Today I'm gonna get the platinum for Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. I am a massive Lord of the Rings fan and I absolutely adore this video game. It came out in 2014 and it has a total of 51 trophies. That is, if I was some pleb who wasn't going to do the DLC trophies. Today I'm going to get all 74 achievements from the base game and the DLC. I already played through the story a long time ago and I have 27 trophies already, so this video will be slightly different from usual. The first thing I did was get the trophy Stinkin' Rebels for branding 5 bodyguards of a war chief and then turning them against him and killing him. If you don't know, in Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, you can control orcs to fight for you, so that's what branding means. After that, I got the trophy Black Celebration for poisoning an orc captain at his own feast. In the game, captains and war chiefs have fears that make them run away. One war chief was scared of fire, so I set him on fire and then shanked him to death, earning me another trophy. There are also 10 hunting challenges in the game. They're all pretty easy, you just have to do things like kill 5 birds or 5 rats, etc. I got a trophy for doing the first 4. Following that, I got the trophy for killing all 5 war chiefs before another orc could take their place. This trophy was pretty easy because I already had all 5 under my control and you can simply press a button to kill all of the orcs under your control, so yeah. After that, I decided to take a break from the miscellaneous trophies and I decided to move on to the achievements for the Bright Lord DLC. In the DLC, you play as Celebrimbor, an elf lord who wants to take over Mordor. For the first mission, we run around branding orcs to build an army, and I get a trophy for doing so. Following that, I have to brand 15 orcs and then kill this orc captain. During this, I got a trophy for shadow branding 20 orcs and striking an orc from 60 feet above him. After that, I went around for a bit and built all 4 towers in Undun for another trophy. It was pretty easy, you just have to gather an army and then defeat a boss. Thenceforth, I went around and branded some war chiefs so I could take over the entire region. Doing this was actually pretty difficult and took me quite a while. By the way, I hope you noticed how I used the word thenceforth. I got tired of saying after that, so I had to Google and there are some pretty interesting words. While I was branding the war chiefs, I got a trophy for stealth branding a captain, one of the war chief's bodyguards. After that, I went and did some quests to upgrade the One Ring. Yeah, I have the One Ring in this game for some reason. During those quests, I got a trophy for Wraith flashing 50 Uruks and another for branding 20 in 60 seconds, along with the trophy for completing all 4 quests to upgrade the ring. After that, I continue with the story, where Sauron sends 2 war chiefs to kill the war chiefs under my control. They walk right into my trap and I brand them too. After that, I go to actually challenge Sauron himself. This battle was pretty difficult, but really fucking cool. You gather your army and clash with Sauron's forces. I found the best strategy was to use the One Ring ability that slows down time and gives you unlimited execution moves. I'm really glad I got all of the ring upgrades because they increase the time it's active drastically. After his first phase, Sauron uses his powers to get the war chiefs back on his side and you have to kill all 5. My strategy was to do a bunch of damage to the war chiefs with the One Ring and then run away and recharge the meter by branding other orcs. After I killed the war chiefs, I fought Sauron again and he took the One Ring and made it so I have to live eternally as this ghost dude who is in the main campaign.
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
I earned a total of 3 trophies. One for issuing a death threat and following through on it. I'd issued a death threat to one of the war chiefs earlier. Another for eliminating the bodyguards of 2 war chiefs before killing them. And finally, one for returning the ring to Sauron. After that, I jumped into the Test of the Ring game mode, where I got 2 trophies. One for getting a level 25 rune and another for getting a level 30. I also got a trophy for completing all objectives in Test of the Ring. Basically, you just have to kill 5 war chiefs, 12 captains, and brand 50 Uruks and 8 captains. I honestly thought it would be a lot worse than it was. I used a guide to help, and it didn't take me too long. After that, I jumped back into the main campaign and got the trophy Rise and Fall. To get this trophy, I had to let an Uruk kill me to become a captain. Then I had to go and brand him. Then I had to help him get more powerful and build ties with the war chief. Then I had to help him kill that war chief so he could take over, and finally, I had to kill him. That was a long trophy, but it was actually pretty fun. Following that, I got a trophy for throwing a berserker into a fire before decapitating him. I also got a trophy for helping one of my captains with a recruitment drive before killing him and all of his new recruits. After that, I went and started the Lord of the Hunt DLC. In this DLC, you accompany this dwarf called Torvin. You conquer a bunch of beasts and kill a bunch of war chiefs. For the first mission, I learned how to tame a Karagath, a beast that can perform stealth kills. Completing the first mission gave me a trophy. After that, I got a trophy for catching a Gull Matron on fire. All I had to do was shoot a fire arrow at it. I also got a trophy for killing a Karagath with an execution. Following that, I went and did some of the side quests. There are only 5 of them, but you need to complete them all for a trophy. While I was doing them, I got 4 trophies. One was for baiting out 10 gold mounds, another was for using a Grog's projectile vomit ability on a war chief, and the other 2 were for eating a captain with a Grog and performing 25 stealth kills with a Karagath. I then went ahead and continued with the main quests. I completed a quest where you gain the ability to brand gulls. Gulls are little goblin-like creatures that could really use some dental work. I got 2 gull-related trophies, one for having 20 under my control at one time, and another for killing a grog by letting gulls climb all over it and then using the Dispatch ability, which literally makes them explode. I also finished the final side quest, which gave me the ability to set Karagoth on fire, earning me a trophy. Finally, I finished off the main quests by killing this creepy war chief who loved gulls for a trophy. He was hiding in a cave with literally hundreds of gulls. I think he was a zoophile. Overall, I enjoyed the Lord of the Hunt campaign, but I definitely think the Bright Lord DLC was much better. After that, I decided to head back over to the regular campaign and complete all 30 quests to upgrade my bow, sword, and dagger. These quests got pretty boring towards the end, but I did them all, earning 3 trophies. I also unlocked some more dagger rune slots for a trophy. I then completed all hunting and survival challenges for 2 trophies. Following that, I got all of the collectibles, those being Ithilden and artifacts. Getting them all gave me 4 trophies. Alright, we're on the final stretch now. I went ahead and finished off the Outcast rescue missions for the Liberator trophy, and then I got the trophy Collector for having a Grog, Karagath, and Spittergull branded at the same time. Now we come to the trophy The Hunt is My Mistress. For this trophy, you have to complete all objectives in Test of the Wild, a mode where you have to kill all 5 war chiefs and all 20 captains. Now, this would be fine if you didn't have to complete it in under 40 minutes. I started by going around and just interrogating every Uruk I could find until I knew who every captain was. Then I found a wretched grog and branded it before going around just killing every captain instantly by eating them. Then I went and branded a war chief and used him to kill the other 4. This took many attempts and it was honestly really fucking painful. And the final trophy I need is for liberating 30 slaves in under 3 minutes while riding a Karagor. I left this till last because I wanted to do it with live commentary, but then the recording was paused while I did it, so that was really fucking smart. There are all the achievements for Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. It took me exactly 50 hours total, and while bits of it were quite tedious, I would still highly recommend it. Now go and check out this video where I platinum Titanfall 2.